What's going on, guys? E here, welcome to some more Star Wars Command. And I am back with another Star Wars Squadrons video. And I know I haven't been recording for a while, but I've just recently started recording again like a couple of days ago. So if you want to check out my latest video about just talking about all the good stuff that we have seen in the trailers and all the news and stuff. And if you want to check out the problems that I think there might be in the 5v5 multiplayer modes, go check that video out as well. It's pretty interesting. So today, as you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to be going over everything you guys, yes you guys, need to know before you buy Star Wars Squadrons or before you jump into it. So this is everything that you need to know. So starting off is all the different locations. So if you get off here, it says locations. Take off to the evolving battlefields in both known and never before seen locations across the galaxy. So the first thing that you need to know about the locations is the first location that we'll be going to is Yavin Prime, located in the Outer Rim territories. Yavin Prime is a massive gas giant. One of its moons, Yavin 4, was home to a rebel base and remains a significant location for the New Republic. So that's the first location. The next one is Aceles, I'm not too sure how to pronounce it, but it says through close to New Republic space. Aceles has been under Imperial control for a decade. Inside Aceles' icy ring, the Empire conceals the cannot speak today, guys, I'm so sorry. Post the New Republic is eager to destroy. Next place is the Nadiri Dockyards. Nadiri Dockyards are a starship manufacturing facility hidden deep inside Bormia sector. I think, sorry, hard to pronounce words as always. On the fingers of the Ringali Nebula. The New Republic will defend the dockyards at all costs. The next area that we will be fighting in is the Subo, something like that. Another hard pronounced area. These are all new, by the way. Never before seen areas in Star Wars universe. So Ubu, I'm not too sure, is the 7th planet of the Chandrila system in the Bormia sector, surrounded by the remnants of the salvaged Imperial ships, part of Project Starhawk. Subu's debris fields is a threat to any capital ship that risks flying inside. Now for the final two areas, we have Galaton. Galaton is a remote moon in the dangerous but beautiful Ringali Nebula. The forces of Turbulent Nebula have pulled the moon apart into an asteroid field of still molten fragments. That's pretty darn cool. Now for the final area that we will be going to is Zavian Abyss. The Zavian Abyss is a hazardous area of space in the expansion region. It's filled with asteroids charged with electrical energy from surrounding maelstrom and shipwrecks of those who dared to venture inside. So those will be all of the location that we'll be going to, at least at launch. I'm not sure if there's going to be post content or not, but we'll figure that out later, I guess. Okay, going on to the Starfighters. You guys all know what the Starfighters that we'll be getting at launch. You know, for the New Republic, we have the X-Wing, A-Wing, the Y-Wing, and the U-Wing. But let's go into some detail to all of these different fighters. So starting off with the X-Wing. Okay, it says here, the workhouse of the New Republic, the income X-Wing Starfighter is a gray all-rounder, packing a good balance of firepower, durability, and maneuverability is into its distinctive frame. This is most versatile and easiest to handle of the New Republic Starfighters, and it's effective against both enemy Starfighters and capital ships. This is ideal for the ship for rookies, but is also well suited to experienced pilots as it can adapt to any situation that may arise. So for Starfighter class is fighter, obviously. Maneuverability is medium. Firepower is medium. Armor is medium, shields are medium, and there you pretty much go. And then you have cockpit visibility, which is unobstructed forward, above, and to the sides, but restricted below and to the rear of the cockpit. So that is the X-Wing. Going on to the Y-Wing bomber. Okay, for the Y-Wing bomber, the heavy hitter of any New Republic squadron, the multi-role Y-Wing bomber may be sluggish compared to other ships in the New Republic's roster, but what it lacks in speed, it more than makes up for the stamina and firepower. While its loadout makes a formidable in a dogfight, the Y-Wing shines during assault on capital ships where its toughened hull, powerful shields, and devastating loadout can be the deciding factors in fleet engagements. So for the Starfighter class, it's obviously bomber. Maneuverability is low, firepower is high, armor is high, and shields would be high. Cockpit visibility is unobstructed forward and to the sides, but restricted above and below to the rear of the cockpit. Now going on to the A-Wing Interceptor. By far the fastest and most agile starfighter in the New Republic's lineup, an A-Wing Interceptor is built for dogfighting. While it has handy at taking out turrets on capital ships to clear the way for heavy hitters, an A-Wing is better suited for forging ahead and tearing through enemy starfighters. Its weak hull and shields mean that it can't endure much damage, but its speed and maneuverability make it a difficult target to hit and allow it to fly circles around its opponents. So Starfighter class is Interceptor. Maneuverability is high, firepower high against starfighters, armor is low, shields is low, and then the cockpit visibility is unobstructed forward, above, and to the sides, but restricted below and to the rear of the cockpit. Now going on to the U-Wing, the last ship for the New Republic, we have sporting 4 massive thrusters that lend it surprising speed and mobility. The U-Wing support craft is a welcome addition to any squadron. While it's difficult to kill in a dogfight, its true value is in supporting the squadron with life-saving supplies and repairs, allowing fellow pilots to operate more effectively. The U-Wing can also disrupt enemy systems, making them easy targets for allies. Starfighter class's support maneuverability is medium, firepower is low, armor is high, shields are high, and then cockpit visibility is unobstructed forward, above, and to the sides, but restricted below and to the rear of the cockpit. There is some limited visibility below the pilot's feet. So now if we go over to the Imperial hangar, for the Imperials, you have the TIE Fighter, you have the TIE Interceptor, TIE Bomber, and the TIE Reaper. So going into the TIE Fighter, pretty much it should be mostly the same. To cut this video short, you guys can go read the big descriptions for all the Imperial stuff. It'll be pretty much more or less the same for the TIE Fighters and all the Imperial ships as the X-Wing, even though some of the descriptions will probably be a bit different, but it's pretty much going to mostly be the same. I'm not going to read it just for time reasons. So the Starfighter class is fighter, maneuverability is medium, firepower is medium, armor is medium, shields, there is no shields for the TIE Fighter, and cockpit visibility, excellent forward visibility including below horizon line, but all other directions are mostly occluded. There are small viewports in the access hatch and the aft bulkhead, but the views are limited. Okay, we're actually going to go into the TIE Interceptor. Sorry about that. Just would not load for some reason. Okay, so the Starfighter class is Interceptor. Maneuverability is high. Firepower is high against starfighters. Armor is low, and there's no shields. And the cockpit visibility is excellent forward visibility, including below the horizon line, but all other directions are mostly occluded. There are small viewpoints in the access hatch and the aft bulkhead, but the views are limited. It's pretty much the same as the TIE Fighter. Let's see if the bomber will now work again. Okay, here it is. So for the stats, we have the Starfighter class is bomber, maneuverability is low, firepower is high, armor is high, and there's no shields once again. Then excellent forward visibility including, so it's pretty much the same thing as all the other ones. Now going into the last class, which is TIE Reaper. Right here, Starfighter class's support maneuverability is medium, firepower is low, armor is high, and there are actually high shields. The cockpit visibility is unobstructed forward, above, and to the sides, but restricted below and to the rear of the cockpit. There is limited visibility below the pilot's feet. So those are pretty much all the Starfighters right there. Okay guys, now everything that you should expect and you should know for the characters in Star Wars Squadrons. So it says here, fighting for the New Republic as a part of Vanguard Squadron, an elite response unit whose motto is fearless to the finish. Will meet combat pilot Lyndon Javes. Now, for the Imperial remnants, remain organized and intent on bringing down the New Republic. Among those fighters, we find Titan Squadron, led by Teresa Kirill. Like many loyal Imperial soldiers, Teresa credits the Empire for giving her purpose in life. Players will also see an array of new ships in the Rebel Alliance and Imperial fleets, including the Tempest, the Overseer, and the Starhawk. So those are the ships, pretty much, and characters that you should expect and what you should know before you get the game. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. This is pretty much all you need to know before getting Star Wars Squadrons. Everything that you guys need to know. So yeah, pretty much, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to go down there, subscribe, like the video, turn on post notifications as always. And anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye.